Hi, my friends. I got a rock tumbling experiment to share with y'all today. I've been throwing in a big rock every now and then into my lower tone 12-pound barrel, which it handles a real big rock. And then I go to put it in my vibratory, and it just jammed. It would just jam up and jam, and it would never tumble right, and it would stop everything else from tumbling. So I've been putting all the big ones on the side. And I saw a girl on TikTok. That's how she only tumbled in like a 12-pound tumbler. I mean, a 12-pound vibratory. She puts like 2 pounds of rocks in it, and it kind of works. So I got the idea to give it a try, where I put all my big rocks in there and just see what happens. And it came out okay. We're gonna take a look at them, but it's definitely not recommended because they will bruise. When they don't have the right amount of rocks, they're gonna bruise and chip a little bit. But I had no other way to tumble them because they would not fit in the vibratory with the normal size rocks. And we're gonna take a look at a few of them and see how it came out. See what y'all think. All right, let's take a look at a few of them. But like I said, they came out pretty decent. They're not gonna be perfect, but not bad. I think that's a piece of petrified wood. Now some of the smaller pieces I could have tumbled in my regular vibratory, but I just needed a few more rocks. I kept putting rocks in there until it started jamming, and I wound up with about 5 pounds of rocks in a 12-pound vibratory, which is basically about halfway full, and it worked out pretty good. Yeah, the shine is really there. This was a New Mexico rose agate or something. I'm not sure what it was called, but I had just taken this one out because it had too much of the sand in it. But it was a good filler rock for this what I was doing, so it worked. It still polished pretty good, except for all the sandy spots, of course. This is a little piece of pet wood that had a bad shine on it. That was in some stuff I had got from somebody, and I put it in there, and it shined it up pretty good. Same thing, this rock just had a real dull finish on it. I just ran it through another cycle, that one more cycle and polish, and it came out pretty nice. This is a low quality piece of ocean jasper. And again, I was just using it as filler, and it came out pretty good. I had a lot of pieces that were chipped and cracked, and I had kind of given up on, but like I said, I was using these just as filler. I'm going to show you the big piece that I was mainly trying to get polished in the low hour. It's coming up. And these pieces really didn't come out that bad. I probably could sell them at the flea market. They're not that bad looking. They just got chips and cracks in them. But that's the way the rock is. So, but I mean, it's not bad. It's a piece of pet wood that needed a little more polish on, and they got it. I'm gonna bring all these chunks of crazy lace out to the flea market, put them at maybe like $5 and see what happens. But I think they will sell. They're not perfect, but they really are cool looking. Nice piece of chert that needs a little more polishing on it. Pretty good. Another piece of ocean jasper. Not the best quality, but still OJ. This was a rock that was hard to polish. It took a better polish than it had on it. But again, I was using it just as filler, so it came out pretty good. This rock here, I think I had got it from Orlando. It's a pretty cool looking rock, but it was just jamming up every time because it's a pretty big rock. But it's really a cool rock. And I like the way it came out. Nothing wrong with that. Not even that much bruising on it either. But the next piece is the one I really did this experiment for. We're going to take a look at it. Alright, this is the piece I was actually trying to get polished. And it took a pretty good polish. And a lady at the flea market brought me a bucket of stuff. She goes, I paid $2 for this at a garage sale. And she had like 6 pieces of rose quartz in the bucket. She said, will you give me $3 for it? I said, absolutely. And this was the biggest piece in there. But this thing is really cool. I know it's not the best. A lot of people don't like it with the color running through it like that, but I like that. That is cool. Doesn't have to be pure. The rest of the pieces are all pink. This is the only one like this. I don't even know, but that is cool to me. And the polish came out good. It got a little bit of chipping and bruising on the corners where you would expect it, because there wasn't enough rocks in there to cushion it. But that's the only way I could get it polished, and I think it took a good polish. If you got something too big and it don't fit, I mean, try it if you don't mind a little chipping on it and bruising on it. But this one really didn't chip at all, except for that one spot, and I think that might have just been that was just a bad spot to start with. It had you could see it was bad. It had a crack in it right there as it was. But I mean, this ain't bad. I'll take this any day. This is a cool looking rod, and it took a good polish. So try that if y'all ever need to. It works, but it's not perfect, but it works. Thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe.